Hey everybody, welcome to episode 68 of the JLS Gaming Show. We will keep it pretty quick this time. So shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody that's in here right now. In the background, we got the Oculus Gaming Showcase going on, which is going on simultaneously. So I'm sure many of you guys live are watching that if you're into the whole VR things and that nature, right? So enjoy that in the background in my face. As you can see, we have a different background right now. I'm doing this. We are disposed, if that's the right term, from the office studio or whatever like that right now. But you know what? We improvise, right? And that's the great thing about the streaming platform and everything that we have. So as always, let's do it. Let's get right into it, right? One of the things is, why does the Xbox keep putting a Nintendo Switch in the background of its video? Right on top of Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, right? So here's, my right at the GameStop event. I mean, GameStack event is starting. They had on the shelf, they had a photo. I mean, they had a Nintendo Switch in the photo in the background, right? So what does that stuff mean, right? So I think it's pretty obvious, right? With respects to the rumors that have been saying about Xbox, the cloud gaming and everything like that coming to the Switch, right? Also, a lot of stuff that has to do, hey, the beautiful Liliana LaSalle, a lot of the stuff that has to do with respects to any kind of Microsoft games, right, that are going to be coming onto the Switch or ported over, right? And there's still that kind of relationship there, right? As Microsoft's buying gaming platforms, and Nintendo Switch is more of complementary, I would think, than even sitting there saying as a competitor, right? So that's right, and everything like that, right? So that's that thing. The other thing coming up, right, is Genshin Impact comes to the PS5 on April 28th. That takes the open world experience next gen, right? So if you guys want to sit there and take advantage, next gen and play Genshin Impact, then by all means go right ahead, right? That's coming out very, very, very soon. Now, one of the things that's been since the last time we talked is all this stuff with the CMOS batteries dying on PS3, PS4, PS5, and how it will limit your access to digital content, right? So, and in some cases, some physical content, right? Now, this thing, be on the lookout for it, right? But some of this stuff should be updated, right, with respects to firmware updates, software updates, right, and everything like that, right? Even maybe a BIOS update in a firmware update to be able to kind of have that feature. But it is something to take into account, right, as we near the times of them closing down stores. But since the last time we guys have spoken, it has gotten to the point where Sony has reversed course on closing down the PS3 and PS Vita store, right? I don't know if that includes the PSP, but for PS3 and PS Vita, they've reversed their course on that, right? On another news, the Xbox Series X just beat the PS5 to the killer AMD graphics upgrade, right? The Fidelity Fx software. So that has released, right, for Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S game development kits, right? It still hasn't come to PS5, if at all, but I'm assuming it will, right? And this is gonna get a boost to these AMD powered, Xbox Series X and S. Fidelity FX is a piece of AI powered software that is able to offer a number of adaptive graphics enhancements for developers to include in the games. That includes variable shading, image sharpening, ambient occlusion, screen space reflections, and more, right? And this is sort of similar to what people were saying, features that might be included in with respects to the Nintendo Switch Pro, right? And all those rumors that are going out, right? So wrapping it up, right, with some of the current news, right, is there was a big release of Xbox Series X and S on All Access on GameStop. I think it was yesterday or the day before, right? And that, I just think that's still a phenomenal deal. I'm surprised Sony hasn't done something like that with PS Now, PlayStation Plus, etc. But that's a phenomenal deal. The main thing is you're gonna get the Xbox, right? Series X or S, $34.99 for an X, $24.99 for an S, right? So you're gonna get onto the next gen per month for 24 months, 0% interest. Right, so that's same as cash and spreading it out over 24 months, right? And for $24.99, that's phenomenal, right? Of course, after the 24 months, you're gonna be addicted. You're gonna want to get, Xbox Game Pass and everything like that. But you could do like I did. Like I'm prepaid for like 3 years with all the Black Friday, I'm trying to say these Cyber Monday deals where I was able to get, year codes for like 30, 40, 50 bucks or whatever like that on a lot of slick deals. Wink, wink, right? As you can see in the background too with the Oculus Gaming, a lot of people were talking about Resident Evil, coming out for that. So again, if you're into the VR, AR stuff, right? So like I said, this one is going to be a quick one. Give some shout outs because Sunday's going to be a long one, guys. And Sunday's going to be a good one, right? Episode 69. Right, excellent number there, right? Shout outs to T-Jax, the JLS Gaming team, El Rafia's, that Game Dragon. Episode 69 is coming Sunday, and we're gonna do part 2 of our game collecting, right, conversation, which we went over an hour, and we didn't even get a chance to talk about the future of game collecting. So that's what we're talking about on Sunday, right? So make sure to watch that, right? As always, we've dropped a lot of great content. We had our Tesla Model Y. As you can see in the background, there's some pre-alpha footage from the Oculus gaming showcase. We dropped some Tesla gaming footage. We also dropped the Genki Shadowcast, and you'll see some content coming around that and some features with that. We have actually another one coming as well, so we're going to have 2. That's how good it is, right? So make sure to check out that video. We just dropped that one yesterday, right? We did a Deadpool 30th birthday or anniversary Marvel Collector Core unboxing, right, by the beautiful Liliana LaSalle. Check that out. And as always, man, like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. We have a PS5. I got it right there. It's boxed up, ready to just slap a shipping label on it and send it to one of the lucky 25,000 subscribers. So once we get to 25,000 subs, we're giving away a PS5. As always, guys, apologies for all the noise and craziness in the background. See you guys Sunday. Peace.